fans, and welcome to another CultureFly mystery box unboxing. It's the holiday special one, so Miraculous holidays, woo! So let's jump in and have a look at all the fun. Okay, let's open this up. Let's try not to see what we got. We have got something rustly. We potentially have another poster. Is that another poster? It is wrapping paper. Wrapping paper. Yay! Which I'll probably use as a poster because I'll be like, but I don't want it to get ripped. But wrapping paper. We've got a bit of card, that piece of card with things that throw that to the side because that's probably got everything on it. We've got something rustly. We have another acrylic pin. We have a few of these. This one has Ladybug written on it with Ladybug and her miraculous symbol with all the different colours around it. I think that's kind of cute. There do seem to be a theme with those. This is the third one, if you're keeping track. We've got another thing that's rustly. Let's see if that squiggles out. Ooh. Going with the acrylic standee of Cat Blanc. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. I know that my French pronunciations is not the best. We have something fluffy. Let's get a fluffy thing out. We have, I think that's a scarf. A scarf to go with, you know, our hats. We have another rustly thing. Woo! We have greeting cards to go with our wrapping paper. I don't know whether or not they've got a few designs in there. They look like that, so I might have to open that up and show you all the different designs. We have something else that's flat. Ooh. We have a picture frame. So it's got the Eiffel Tower and it's got Cat Noir and Ladybug in it. I think that's kind of cute. I have a horrible feeling I'm not going to actually change it to an actual photo because it's too cute as it is. But yeah, what else have we got? We have something soft and it's red and it looks Christmassy. It looks like a Christmas jumper to me. Christmas jumper? Yep. And is that anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a minimum of 7 to 10 items. I should have said that in the intro. I normally do. That might be it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the jumper. Let's be honest, it kind of is Christmas jumper, but I don't think it's overly... It's definitely Christmas. It's got snowflakes and Eiffel Tower on. I think the design is really nice and safe, but cute. The fleecy on the inside, it's kind of reasonably thin. So if it's cold where you live, this will probably need several layers to bulk it up a bit, but it is a nice comfortable jumper. You have the cuffs, you have I don't know whether or not that's called a cuff at the bottom, but thing, and you have it on the collar, so it's nice jumper. Yeah, I really like it. So we have wrapping paper. There's 2 designs. They're quite large sheets. So we have the one that looks like the box, which probably no more go that way because otherwise they are sideways, and then we also have the one with several characters on. So we'll have Rena Rouge, Cat Noir, Canopace and Ladybug and Plague of Tiki. They do seem to have quite a bit of Plague and Tiki, which I'm quite loving this time round. I think they're really nice. I couldn't say that this one you could probably put up as a poster. I don't think it's necessarily an all year round thing. It does have that sort of snowy feel, but it would work as a poster if you wanted to. So then we have greeting cards. There's 3 designs: Ladybug, Cat Noir and Flag and Tiki. They are blank on the inside, so you can write them as birthday cards with that wintry feel. You can do that as New Year's cards. The thing to mention though is on the envelopes there's no thing to stick them and they don't slide inside, so you'll need to seal it with a sticker, or if you have sealing wax, totally do sealing wax. But they're reasonably safe envelopes and I think they're really cute designs. Another thing that you could potentially do is just put a bit of blue tape in them and put them up on your wall as wall art, or I'm not sure if they're right size for the other thing I'll suggest, but I'll have a look and see whether or not they are. Probably are too big. So we also have an acrylic pin. As I said previously, this is the third one that they have had in these boxes. I've had the actual safety pin at the back bend on me in the past, but that's probably because I bashed my bag quite a bit against the buses. If you look after them a bit carefully, that probably will survive a lot more. They're reasonably safe, they're reasonably nice. I have no problem with them. So we have a picture frame. I'll be honest, it smells a bit. Nothing wrong with that necessarily, but that is probably a thing to mention. I think the design is really nice and simple. I like the picture in it. I didn't actually look at what size image can go in there, but I think it would be a 6 to 8, which is a fairly standard photo size, so you probably can put a photo in easily enough. They are reasonably easy captures, she says, and then struggles to, there we go, they do turn, just not nicely for me on screen. So I assume that all three will turn eventually if I had the time patience to actually do it. I think the design burnt, is it burnt? No, I know, painted on is really nice and simple. I probably will keep it as is because I think the design in the picture is really cute, but you do you. So we have the acrylic Cat Blanc. I really liked how simple this was to put together. It's just slotting into the holes, but I think it's safe to say that this is quite a lot of people's favourite episode of the entire thing so far. It might have changed slightly, but I think this is definitely a standout episode and is up there in a lot of fans' opinion. So it's really nice actually getting a product that is soloed on a particular episode, as most of the products in all of the boxes have been reasonably generalised. So we have our scarf. Obviously it's got two designs. We've got Ladybug and Cat Noir. It's very bright and it has got really fluffy busts. It's reasonably nice and thick because obviously it's 2 layers of material. The quality is really nice as well, and unlike quite a few things where it's material wise where I think you need to have them inside out to wash, otherwise they might damage it, that's not going to be damaged at all because it is in the thread work, so you can throw it in the washing machine without going, ooh, will it get slightly damaged? So yeah, I probably should mention it, but all t-shirts and stuff like that, probably turn them inside out before throwing them in the washing machine, just to protect it slightly. We do that with most of our things anyway. It's just a bit safer sometimes, otherwise the designs rub. But yeah, scarf. I could say that it potentially isn't necessarily the longest one in the world, but on children that probably is a safe thing, because if they have it really long, I mean, they don't want it to be Ted Baker length. Yeah, so scarf. Very much in the winter theme. Overall, I think it's a reasonably nice box. I'm really glad it arrived before Christmas, because otherwise quite a few of these items would be, well, that's nice, but next year. Saying that, a few of them are a bit nice paper and used for the intention that they are, would be given as presents, which is very much in the spirit of the season. However, it does mean that you don't necessarily keep them for yourself, which, you know, I don't know, I'm kind of a bit of a selfish person who likes keeping things. When I buy things for myself, I don't necessarily go, oh, I'll buy it for myself and then I'll give it away. But it is really nice, and I'm sure that a lot of people will have fun with that. I might use mine more as artwork. Besides what I'm wearing, I think the standout items are probably these two. I think the design on this is really sweet. I do quite like this ship. The designs of the frame is really simple. Besides the smell, which kind of does sort of ruin it a little bit, but that will go away with time. And I do really love the fact that they do focus on a particular character, because it's the first time that they've done it. They have done, you know, specials before, but the entire boxes were based on the specials, so it's the first time they've focused on a solo episode. The acrylic patch, it's the third one that we've had, but I assume that means that a lot of people have liked them, otherwise we'd have complaints. Overall, I really like this box. Pricing wise though, unfortunately in the UK, I have to pay quite a bit more for the shipping, so value for money wise, very pretty paper, but the actual jumper, when discussing these sort of things, jumpers can be like not even double, but can be sometimes triple the price of a t-shirt, so this does probably up the thing. The quality of the scarf being double-sided is really up there as well, so I do think that these two items do really bump the price-wise of the box up there. It's 7 items in this box, which is the minimum amount, so you can argue that some of them are a bit more lower down there in the grand scheme of things, but I think it balances out reasonably well. I really like this one. I'm looking forward to the next one. So, whatever you celebrate, have a miraculous holidays. Bye, Miraculous fans! I can feel it's a little fleecy.